Okay, it's finally time. We are in the final days. We are prepping to get our 1968 Doge Dart ready to race the 24 Hours of Lemons. We have a lot of things that need to be done to get this car race ready, but I say first, let's start on working on the exhaust. First order of business is going to be cutting out all the old exhaust. It has been drug across the racetrack countless times, and I've also switched back to using manifolds instead of headers. It's been a while since I used the MIG welder, but the job is done and it will work for the race. This will, however, probably get drug again across the racetrack, cut out, and done again. Next, I'll verify that all the braking components and wheel bearings and everything are still in good condition, because endurance racing is extremely taxing on parts and you don't want any of it to be in anything but perfect condition. That being said, of course, drum brakes are not the ideal solution in the back, but they are, however, the only solution that works on the back of my car. I also use wheel spacers to adapt to a more common wheel pattern. I always make sure that they are in perfect condition and are completely safe to go on a racetrack. So the Doge made an unfortunate end at the International Horseshoe. So we're going to be taking this thing to the chassis shop. It has obviously some front end damage that needs some attention, and it's going to end up getting pulled out. So we're going to go there because they're waiting on us already. So let's get to it. So here we are at the body shop. I got my frame jig already set up. We're going to hook her up. Got to put a hook in the nose so it'll pull the bumper and straighten the car out and make it look perfect again. Nothing's more important than proper hook placement. Simply, you just use your frame puller on the hook. You're good to go. So we're gonna give her a good few yanks and make her straight and perfect. You will never know. Okay, so yeah, that didn't work. They don't make hooks like they used to.
Any Bondo wizard worth their salt would know that.
Try this again.
You need to give it one good meaty pull, dude.
Okay, so we got the front sort of sorted out, so now we're gonna sort of sort out this part. Is it better?
It's better. One might rip it off, but give it one. Okay.
You did.
Alright.
Okay, so now that you've ripped your quarter panel almost completely off, it's good. To me, that's a great place to stop. So, from here, we get to straighten and fix the bodywork. Okay, now that the front end is sort of fixed, it's on to something more important. The last time when we raced Daytona, the alignment on this car was horrible. So to fix that, I got these. These are Hotchkiss tubular upper control arms. And I don't care about the tubular part. They could be 100 pounds for all I cared. But what they do have is adjustment. Currently, we're out of adjustment. We cannot make the alignment any better. So this is what we need to fix that. The more you adjust this, the more camber and caster you can get out of it. So with that said, I think it's time to throw these on. Oh yeah, also this totally blows the budget out of the water, but as far as I'm concerned, this is safety because that is scary. Okay, so today is Wednesday. Friday we got to be at the track for tech, and Saturday we race. I've done a few little things off camera on this thing. I finished up the rear leaf springs. I now have good ones that aren't sagging. Hopefully we won't have to cut the fenders anymore. I reinstalled the 4-barrel, so it'll catch on fire again. But more importantly, we have to deal with the theme. In 24 Hours of Lemons, one of the big things is your theme. It is how the judges almost treat your car, and to that extent, when you have very expensive parts on it, you have to bribe them. So our theme for this car is going to be Joe Dirt. That means the entire car is going to be completely painted to look like the movie car. I'm also going to bring them like a Mopar magazine I'm going to geek out with. I'm going to come in with some Pabst Blue Ribbon, the finest in white trash liqueur. And then also what I'm about to build right now. I'm going to build a turd meteor. In the movie, Joe Dirt had a meteor come from the sky and he thought it was a meteor, and it turns out it was just poop from a passing plane. And they're going to love it. Without further ado, let's get into building a turd meteor. So I know nothing about this process. So I'm gonna start with all three and then work from there. Exciting stuff. I'm just oozing foam into a bag. I don't think this is what they had in mind when they made expanding foam in a can. Yeah, some kid is just going to splooge it into a bag and try and make a poop rock. All right, and for some weight, here's a rock. Tally ho. All right, so that didn't work, but this is the result. There's a rock and some still liquid foam coming from the trash bag. Plan B.
Here's a meteor.
Yeah, they'll never expect the rock. Interesting. All right, how's it feel?
Nice. Yes. Okay, so it's now like 1:30 in the morning. We haven't painted this car at all, but we're just about to start. We've got all the little things done, and it is just me and Caleb. There's Caleb. And we're ready to get down on painting this thing. It's gonna look like Joe Dirt now, and it's gonna be way more hideous than before. So, like Caleb, it's hideous. Let's go.
I don't like my job right now. Not my job, but the job I'm doing. It's coming out really bad. Oh my god, it looks like fucking garbage.
All right, so we put a lot of work into this overnight, and finally we can see it in the daylight, and it's looking quite beautiful, I must say. Obviously it's hideous, but as far as Joe Dirt, beautiful. Every panel is effectively a different color. We gotta be there in 2 hours. Tech is in 2 hours, so we're late. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's authentic. I really, really like it. Okay, and so with that, that's an episode. We had a lot of stuff done, but obviously we won't know how it all works out until we get to the racetrack, and obviously we are running low on time. So I will see you next time. You will not want to miss the next episode because it's going to be a very good one. I would almost guarantee it. The Doge never disappoints. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe because it's about to get real, and I hope we don't blow this thing up. I will see you next time.
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, I said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!